I might weave in and out of this makeup and outfit and what I had on yesterday, because I did the video yesterday and there were a couple of points that I missed that I did want to bring up. So if you do see that in this video, that I changed my clothes or I look different, that's why. Hello everybody, and welcome to another installment of What Grinds My Gears. To those of you who do not know me, my name is Bianca Estrella, and what I do in these videos is I just talk about things that really piss me off. So the thing that I'm going to talk about today is something that is going to piss a lot of you off, because I'm sure you won't agree with me, but this is honestly the way that I think and feel. This is something that happened a long time ago, but it forever altered the American landscape. And what I'm speaking of is the women's liberation movement. And the reason I say this is because I really feel like this destroyed the American family. We have no family values anymore. I honestly believe that putting women in the workplace and getting them out of the kitchen is what is destroying the American family. This is why people are getting so divorced, because basically what it did was it took away a man's role as the head of household, and by giving women this much power, we don't need you anymore. And that's not right, because you do need a man to raise kids. Now, you don't necessarily need it in the same sense of if you want to go scuba diving, you need an air tank. What I mean is it's the best way to do it. To raise a child in a loving environment is the best place for a kid. I think it's part of human biology that men and women are so different. I think the design was that we complement each other, was that we complete each other as men and women. There are things that men can do that women can't do, and vice versa. So when you're doing it by yourself, and you ship your kid off to the babysitter, this really fucks them up. Now, I was a nanny, so I've seen this. What happens is something called proximal abandonment, when the parent is physically there but emotionally unavailable, because you work all day, you pick up your kid from daycare, and you're tired, and you just don't want to hear it. You don't want to deal with it. So the kid becomes, in turn, detached and learns not to trust anybody, because the person that they want the most, their parent, can't be there. And they can't be there because they need money. So that's teaching our children that money is the most important thing, not family. And before, the only reason that you worked was to support your family. Now, because of this fluctuation in the income that people were getting, it increased inflation, and now, over the past couple of decades, it makes it almost impossible for you to maintain a household with only one income. But it all depends on how you live. I am not a materialistic person. I could live that way, and there's a lot of people who do live that way. Myself included, Americans were lazy. It can be done. It's raining, sorry. But men just don't want to do it. So they use this bullshit line, it's not the 1950s anymore, you lazy bitch, get a job. I'm so fucking sick and tired of hearing that. Just because some women who want to be housewives are fucking lazy doesn't mean that any woman who wants to dedicate her life to her family is a lazy bitch. And I'm really tired of that fucking stereotype. Because I want to fucking be taken care of by the man I love, because that's what I find attractive. I find that masculine, a man who wants to take care of his family. I'm a fucking gold digger and a lazy bitch. That's not right. This entire fucking thing, it's just got out of control, like I said. Kids are being fucked up by it. Women they've lost their goddamn mind because they think I don't need a fucking man. And it's like, common sense will tell you that just because you can do something doesn't always make it a good idea. So I don't think that there's anything wrong with a man who maintains his household, and I don't think there's anything wrong with a woman who wants to stay home, because the whole point of the women's liberation movement was supposed to give women the right to choose to have a career. But now there's no choice. You have to fucking do it, otherwise you're a lazy bitch. And I'm tired of that bullshit. Not only that, the whole thing has been a fucking scam in the first place, just to tax the other half. You have half of the nation not bringing in a taxable income, so they had to fix that shit and make women think that they're doing it for themselves to better their fucking life. This accomplished nothing and it's destroyed American families. The divorce rate is something like 50%. And that's teaching our children also that when shit gets hard, fucking walk away. There's a time when it's okay to throw in the towel. And if you're fucking dumb enough to marry somebody that you don't know, then you fucking deserve the misery. That's what they needed to do back in the day, you know, and before you couldn't even fucking test the fucking car before you bought it. You know what I mean? The whole situation is just completely unacceptable, and I think it can be traced back to the women's liberation movement. I really think that has destroyed the American family. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, and this is just mine, so please leave a comment if you agree or if you disagree. If you want to tell me to go fuck myself, then that's fine. You're more than welcome to do that. But like I said, this is just my opinion, and everybody is entitled to one. So, thumbs up, favorite, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Right now I have something like 406 subscribers. Every time I put up one of these videos, it fluctuates. I lose a couple, I gain a couple. But let's see how many subscribers I lose for this one, because I know I'm going to piss some people off, especially women. But I really do feel this way. I really do think this, and I'm not just saying this because I want to piss people off. I'm saying this because I think it's true. And this is really how I think and feel. And I really think and feel that more people should be into this. You know what I mean? Why is it so bad that a woman wants to dedicate her life to her family? I don't get it. Anyway, thank you for watching.